Hi, it's been a while since I've made a video like this. Okay, I mean, I've been doing videos every Saturday now in terms of my live stream, but I haven't sat down to do a video where I'm just sketching and I'm using Rebelle 4 on this video to make some sketches just out of my imagination. I decided, let me just for the fun of it do some pirate heads and just try to sketch some characters here. And this is just the type of thing that I do just to mess with the brushes. Sometimes I mean, since Rebelle came out with its newer version, Rebelle 4, I'm using the pencil brush here, but in Rebelle 4, that pencil brush has so many different brushes within it. You got all these different choices, and so there's a lot to explore, a lot to mess with. I can go from pencil to charcoal to all these different type of things that I can mess with here, and that's what this is for. Sometimes I don't even keep these sketches. I'll just delete them, and it's just for the point of just making them, for testing out brushes and getting more familiar with the program, and also because it's just easy to do. I mean, I don't have to worry about the keeping paper around. It's like I love working traditionally, and I do prefer, honestly, to work traditionally. And it's what I think it's more than just what I'm used to. It's just there's so many choices as far as working traditionally. I can either use pencil, uh, um, watercolor, gouache, and it's all different. I mean, no matter I know that you have pencil brushes, oil brushes, gouache brushes here in digital, but it's still digital. It's all the same thing. You approach it the same way. There's just a different way of approaching it when you're using these different mediums or different papers and so forth. It's just a whole other experience, and which I prefer. But that's not to say that I don't prefer, that I don't like digital. Of course not, because I'm doing it right. And actually, I've got a great deal of different digital programs that I use. I started out with Photoshop, probably just like everybody else. Uh, Tried Corel, tried other programs, Sketchbook. Let's see what else. There's Krita. There's a lot of the free programs. Like, what I tried to do was just generally pick out the programs that are either free or inexpensive, to explore them and to see if I could, just play around and use them. And I've tried over the years so many. Um, my two favorites out of all of those, has been the one that I'm using now, and Sketchbook. So it used to be a Sketchbook Pro. Now it's just Autodesk Sketchbook, and those are my two favorites. So anyway, like I said, sometimes I do these sketches and I don't even keep them. I just discard them, delete them, whatever. It is just simply done for the experience of just doing them, for messing with the brushes here and so forth, getting some drawing in, getting some practice in, and this one in particular. Now, one of the things is that I'm realizing I do the voiceover after after I do the video. I record my voice, so I'm looking at, as I'm drawing this in real time, and I'm realizing that I need to be a lot more patient when I draw. I'm just like all over the place. This isn't even sped up. I might speed this video up at some point, but right now, just to talk and to introduce the video, I just let it go at the regular speed. And I think that I'm discovering that I'm a very impatient artist, that I need to slow down and take my time and be more deliberate about the things that I do, and be concerned about each mark that I make. Now, I've gotten, I think I've worked on that over a number of years and have gotten better at this, but I see that that I need to take it even further and just slow down. I coming from art school, there's the type of drawing, which is not bad, that we've done for so long, is that those time drawings. You got 2 minutes to do this. You got 3 minutes. You do those gesture drawings or whatever. And I don't know. Maybe I got used to drawing fast. Even when I was in art school, I went to art school here in New York City, and coming home, I would draw people on the train as they slept or as they were preoccupied, so they wouldn't see me draw them. And it would have to be a quick thing, because you never know when that person is going to get up and leave, or when that person is going to move, and or when that person notices you and you got to fake you're doing like you're drawing somebody else. So it was always a thing about being quick, and I realized that I need to slow down, because you need to slow down to get it right, to get a lot of things right. And also other things can happen. I mean, with slowing down. So I mean, that's just me looking at myself critically now, in a constructive way. Um, but other than that, I talked about how I have been doing live streams on Saturdays. I want to invite everyone to come. This Saturday, I will be doing another live stream. It will be every Saturday. And on that live stream, I'm going to use Rebelle. On the other live streams, I've been using, I started out with a pencil drawing, and then I started introducing gouache, and I did one in oil. And I realized that I also need to spend time doing some digital stuff. So on this Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern time, I'm going to do a live stream on Rebelle, on the software that you see here. Maybe I'll use another brush. It won't be a pencil drawing. Maybe I'll use an oil brush. I'll work from reference, because what I wanted to do with this live stream was also introduce a kind of artist hangout, where in this live stream, I put up a reference that we can all draw from, and then you guys, at home can be using that reference to work in pencil, whatever you choose to work in, but use that time to sketch yourself, and it would be more like a hangout, and I would provide the reference we can all draw from, and hopefully people would post it in social media, with a hashtag, and I think hashtag Rollers Art Stream, and then it would just be a fun artist hangout. But other than that, I wanted to do this every Saturday to to have something to put up, to have something that everyone can expect. Hey, on Saturday there's going to be a live stream where we can all draw from reference, and it would be great. And I would demonstrate, and then everybody else could do their own drawing, and you can either watch, do your own drawing, and so forth. So so far it's been great. I've really enjoyed the time. My wife has been helping me. She's been reading whatever questions or remarks people leave, and it's been a great fun. So I want to encourage everyone, just to come on out. I mean, it's been okay, but I think it can even be better, and as far as turnout. So I'm trying to make it the best that I can. But in any event, it'd be a great, if you want to get some drawing practice in, that's totally free, that you'd be drawing from reference. And I definitely am very picky about the reference, so it would be something that would be cool to draw from. And then if you subscribe to my channel, or you can go to my channel on YouTube, and you can see that that there's those live streams there. You can always go back and use the reference that I put up to draw at any time. So there is that. So listen, what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed this up, this is kind of fun. I enjoy making up these characters. Now, before I speed it up, let me just say that I'm saying that I'm working from my imagination, and that's true. I'm not using any references, but my imagination is made up of two things: my ability to recall what the human face looks like, and also to add character to that face. I'm thinking, in this case, I'm thinking of making a gruff old pirate, but at the same time, it came out kind of looking like an angry uh, uh, fruit vendor in the street or something like that. I don't know, but it was fun doing it. I don't, but as I was saying, there's what I mean from my imagination is my ability to recall what the human face looks like, and to add character to it based on the faces that I have seen either uh, um, walking around, or faces of people that I've known, or from watching movies and so forth, or from the influence of other artists. But the reason why I'm mentioning all of this is because there's some influences that I guess kind of come over. Like one of my biggest influence was John Buscema, as well as a lot of early American illustrators. John Buscema was a comic book artist, so I have that. Growing up collecting comics in the 70s and the 80s, I have all these different influences. He was probably the strongest one. But at the same time, I had influences of other people, illustrators, fine artists, so forth. And I guess what I try to do is really a combination of all these things when I'm sketching from my imagination. It's like imagination springs from resources that we've had, experiences that we've had, not just things that are created in our minds, but it has some sort of anchor to experiences, whether they're experiences that we have by viewing other people's art, or experiences we've had by just conversating or being around other people. And I'm talking in regards to drawing the human face, and developing these characters. So anyway, that's what I mean when I wanted to definitely credit the influences that go into this as well. So that's it. So I'm almost at the end of this drawing, and like I said, I wanted it to be an old pirate. It came out looking like an angry fruit vendor, but who cares? It was a lot of fun to do. As a matter of fact, let me not do this just yet because I'm ending this, and I'm close to finishing this particular sketch. So rather than speed up the video, I might just play some music on the way out, or just wait and let this, let this drawing finish out. I wonder how long I can keep up this conversation. Actually, this drawing didn't take too long. It took about 15-20 minutes just for this one drawing right here, which is, again, like I was saying early on, it's just used to that quick sketch. But one of the things is that with this drawing, again, what I started doing was started using some of the other pencils. Is this broad flat pencil? I know in traditional media, what we call this was a carpenter's pencil. It was just a flat pencil. You can still get it in the stores today. It's just a flat pencil, flat lead, and you make broader marks with it. And I just wanted to try it out here. Now, one of the things is that if you're expecting it to be exactly like traditional media, you're going to be disappointed, even with the best programs. But it comes so close to it that it is definitely a close second to what the real thing is. And I really appreciate that about Rebelle so much. So, and anyway, let me again just invite everyone, please. I would enjoy the company. I'm begging for it now, right? But I would just enjoy the company, just coming over and watching the and enjoying the live stream. It's just a great idea as far as an artist hangout, just to be able to do and to keep up. I really wanted that to take off because it would be more than just about me doing the sketching. It would be about just a group of artists just coming to hang out and draw. And it's, with the pandemic, the way it's been, it's the closest thing that to coming to a classroom or a kind of a meeting place where you sit together with a bunch of artists and draw from the model or draw for the heck of it, which it hasn't happened in a long while because of the state of things, because of the world being what it is, and us having to deal with the COVID crisis, which I hope would be over soon. And anyway, so here's my second drawing, and the first drawing was a lot of fun. I think on this drawing, you'd probably see more of that Basima influence that I was talking about. But I'm going to go ahead and play some music while this one plays out. Again, if I have anything to say, I'll just come in and I'll hold the music and chime in. All right, so that was fun. That was two quick sketches. Like I said, that one kind of looked reminded me a little bit more of the Basima influence, but the guy looked less like a pirate and more like an angry and I don't know, modern day worker who's angry at his boss or something. So I'm trying to do an angry yelling pirate here and see if I can get something closer um, to the concept, to the idea of drawing a pirate. So I think I'll just make sure to put on a hat, make him look more like a pirate and so forth, and have him yelling at somebody. Um, and yeah, so that's it. That's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna speed this one up too, and then I'll see you guys before, or I'll talk to you guys before we close out here. Okay, so that about does it. A lot closer to the idea of drawing a pirate, but he looks like some guy from the American Revolution or something like that. Like he should be riding on a horse screaming the British are coming or something. But closer to the idea of doing a pirate, but it's still fun. Like I said, I got a chance to use some brushes that I don't normally use, and or to explore the brushes here in Rebelle. So again, let me extend the invitation for this Saturday. I'm going to do the live stream at 3 p.m. Saturday Eastern Time. And this week I'm going to be using Rebelle, the same software here, but I'll probably be doing a different brush. And also I'll be putting up a reference that we can all work from. So that'll be great. It'll be fun. And so come along, bring your questions. Let's have fun. Let's draw. And I will see you this Saturday, hopefully. Bye-bye.